Yeah. What I say about pretending? 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16,
14,
15,
15, 16,
16,
17,
17,
18, 19,
16,
20,
22,
21,
22,
23,
23,
24,
24,
25,
25,
26.
26, 26.
Are you ready? Well, come on, let's go.
He's done.
Huh?
He's done.
He is done.
He's not done. Why are you not running, Lord? You're not running.
I really believe in jerking and networking. All right, man, that's my time, man. We're ready to bring Khairy up. Yes, sir. Hey, man, he's one of the prominent goddamn comedic figures in the city. He provided platforms for goddamn everybody, bro. Like, man, I really goddamn, I love this man, bro. It's my brother in comedy, man. I'm really excited to be here. So y'all give it up for Khairy.
That goes to show Plan B doesn't always work. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all feeling tonight, man? Y'all good? Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming out. Let me get this mask off. Y'all week been going okay? Cool. My week been going fine. Martin Luther King. I host an open mic on Mondays, and that just so happened to land on Martin Luther King Day. And I would just like to inform y'all that every Caucasian comic at that open mic did terribly, and and that has started my week off fantastically. And it's getting like even better. Like now, doing this tape, and this is my first tape in the 2022. And even now, our camera guy, he's Caucasian. I am living Martin Luther King's dream, okay? White employees are the future. Understand that. This nigga got here on time. It was like, he got here on time and shit. I'm like, okay. Mr. Prompt and Pale. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the energy, yo. It is crazy. It's like I just bought my first house. You know what I'm saying? I just bought my first house. And it's like I'm learning new things as a new homeowner. Like for one, spiders are racist. And listen to me, right? I got a little girl, right? She's in the audience. We moved in and she saw a spider, right? And she's like, oh my gosh, Dad, a spider. I come in, I am terrified of spiders, right? So she's looking at her like, Dad, kill it. I'm like, nigga, you kill it. Like, protect me. What is wrong with you? Like, it's your birthright. What is wrong? Right? And it's like, so I kill the spider, right? I kill the spider. But then we leave and we see another spider in another room, right? So now it's like, okay, we're infested. You know what I'm saying? They're here. Which is the same thing I'm pretty sure my white neighbors saw when they saw my movie van. We're infested. These niggas are here, okay? They have home loans, okay? Oh my gosh. But it's like in that moment, I was trying to be a good dad, so I looked up how to prevent, how to stop spiders. You know what I'm saying? Because like I can't afford to exterminate. I'm broke, so I gotta do it myself. You know what I'm saying? So I looked it up, and a lot of you not, y'all can Google it. When I looked it up, it said that things to stop spiders were hot sauce, coconut oil, shea butter. Seasonal. And Blue Magic. Y'all can Google that right now. A lot of y'all not. And that's And that's the day that I learned that spiders were racist. It's right. That's nothing but prejudice. No one else. Let's be honest, Travis doesn't have blue magic in his house. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. It's like I just feel like, you know, as a new homeowner, right? I can't say that enough. As a new homeowner, it's like I'm noticing changes in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? In the neighborhood I bought my first house in, we you know, it's 50-50, right? Like the good is like we have a smoothie shop on the end of my block, right? The bad, we still got crackheads, right? But they like new crackheads. You get what I'm saying? And it's like we kind of bump heads behind it. Okay, give you a perfect example. I come outside, right? It's a beautiful day outside of the first house I just bought. I'm never shutting up about that. They should never let me in the door. I'm standing on my steps, right? It's a hot day. It's a very hot day. I have an ice cold soda in my hands, right? I would say the brand, but I don't have a partnership. Now I have I have a very cold soda in my hand, right? And she's in the house, sleep, right? Watching out for spiders, as she should, as a man of the house. Now, I'm standing there and I have this ice cold soda, right? And this crackhead, he walks past me, right? He says nothing. He walks, he goes down and he cops 2 rocks, right? Goes down one more house to the smoothie stand and he gets him a spinach and kale smoothie with an extra boost, right? And he walks past me, right? He starts walking past me. He's jangling his crack rocks in his hand, right? Should sound like Mike and I. Clack, right? He walking past it, clack, 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 clack. He sipped his spinach and kale smoothie. And as he sips it, I crack my soda open. I take me a nice sip. And for some reason, I hear on this side of my ear, ew, you put that shit in your system? Nigga, what? Excuse the fuck out of me. Hold up. I am confused, sir. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't like that, right? I don't really get along. I don't really get along with like the new crackheads. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, right? Because it's like new crackheads, they don't do what old crackheads did, right? You know what I'm saying? They don't fix cars. They don't clean out yards. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, my uncle's a crackhead. And he just became a crackhead at like 44. And I'm not mad at him, right, that he became a crackhead. It's like you waited until like your best junkie years was behind you. Personally, I feel, because it's like the same way with these new crackheads. He don't, you know what I'm saying, clean out no yards, his back hurt. You know what I'm saying? He don't fix no cars. He got arthritis. Come on, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't boost from no stores. You get what I'm saying? He can't run. It's a lot. You feel? I just feel like he wasted all his like best junkie years, right? And it's crazy because it's like as crazy as it sounds. I actually found him. I found my uncle overdosed outside of my home. I came home from work one day. It was pretty late and it was raining, and I came home and I saw a body outside of my house that I just bought. And and I circled the block because it's Baltimore City. I didn't know what that was, right? I had to protect myself, right? So I circled the block and I pulled up, right? And I called my daughter. I'm like, hey, can you come outside and get me? You need to do your duty, please. Right? And once I saw her open the door, right? You know, you see the light coming out the house. Then I knew it was safe to get out the car. So I started walking towards the house, right? I'm walking towards the house, and I just happened to look over at the body, and I recognized him, and that was my uncle. And this is, hand to God, I saw him, I recognized him, and it hit me, you know, what this drug had done to my uncle, right? And as I saw his, like, body, I don't know, I went into, like, this mind state, which I feel is the right mind state, right? And I looked at him, and I said, damn, I should probably move his body up the street because I just bought this house. And probably I got to think about my property value, baby. We just got a smoothie shop. This shit is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, You feel me? Open the screen door, I'm like, hey, can you watch me while I walk up the block? I need to move something real quick. You know what I'm saying? But it's been dope, yo. It's been dope. Me and my daughter, hey, baby, how you doing? Bet she not having fun with this. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be up here with me, but it's like, I feel like we got an interesting relationship. I just turned 30 last month, right? Don't clap that. Don't clap for that. Don't clap for that. Y'all want to hear how my 30th birthday went? The morning of my 30th birthday, I wake up, I leave my room, I go in the bathroom to take a 30-year-old piss, right? You feel me? I've been waiting 30 years for this. It's going to feel immaculate, right? I go in there, I take my 30-year-old piss, right? I come out the bathroom, she's coming out of her room, right? She looks at me, she says, hey, Dad, good morning, happy birthday, and I love you. And I love this because we finally getting along, right? This is a bonding moment. She throws up her hand for a high five. I look, I smile. I put my hand up for a high five. She starts walking towards me. I start walking towards her, right? Her hand is in the air. She goes in for the high five. I go in for the high five. My hand goes past hers. Her hand slaps the bottom of my stomach and keeps walking. That's my 30-year-old. That was my 30th birthday, bro. It's like, the energy is like mad hostile. The energy is like mad hostile. Like y'all don't get it. Like I suck my stomach in my own house. Like y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand like the bullying that goes on here, right? Like perfect example. We at her school, right? We at her school, and I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm there helping out, stuff like that. I'm like, hey, baby, I think you should go sit over there, right? So she said, all right, cool. I go sit over there. She go sit down. She's sitting with her friends, right? So she said, hey, Daddy, come over here, right? So I go over there. I'm like, hey, she's like, Daddy, do that thing you do. So I'm like, what you talking about? She's like, Daddy, make that noise, right? So I'm like, what noise? So she tell the whole class to get quiet. The whole class get quiet. She like, listen. And I ain't doing nothing. I'm standing there like, what noise? And I'm like, y'all hear that? I'm like, bitch, I'm breathing. What is... She said, Daddy, it sounds like a Hot Wheel. No, it don't. What? That doesn't, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just feel like it's like the tension, it'd be like mad tension. And I feel like it stemmed from her mom. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it stemmed from her mom, right? She failed the 8th grade, so she like real hostile. She don't process her emotions correctly. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it started, I feel like it started when she started making more than me, and it's like the dynamic in the household changed. Cause it was like my daughter like started like chiming me a little more. Like one time I'm like, hey, get a blanket and go to sleep. She like bet, and she grabbed one of my t-shirts and walked in the room. I was like upset. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at her mother, I'm like, hey, I feel like you should have defended me in that situation, right? You should have stuck up for my honor. And she looked at me, and I said, you know what? I'm tired of this. I think we need a break. I didn't expect her to agree. Right? Now I'm out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? These streets are cold. I'm a domesticated nigga, okay? See this collar around my neck? I'm a domesticated. Please call. You feel me? You find me in the streets. Please bring me home, okay? You feel me? It's like the streets colder. Like the streets are like way colder, and I ain't expecting to be this cold. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm out here. You feel me? I'm out here trying to like be the best me that I can be because I'm a fat nigga. Being nice is in my DNA. You dig what I'm saying? It's in my DNA. We get different adjectives than, you know, skinny niggas. They call us jolly, right? I'm cool. I can be jolly, right? But it's like the streets. The streets so cold, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking through Lexington Market. No, I said through Lexington Market because I'm not eating shit from there, right? I walk through Lexington Market, and all I hear is, hey, baby, hey, fat baby, hey, chunky monkey. Now I stop, right? I stop. I know I'm blessed. I'm thick. You know what I'm saying? The kid blessed, right? And out of nowhere, right, I look over, and I see this grown woman, and she's dressed in a Cashland sweatsuit, top and bottom. She's coming through 5 p.m. downtown traffic. Her hand is on her dip. She's getting my attention. Excuse me. Excuse me. She gets within half an inch of my face. And she says, yeah, you feel me? I thought you was a little cute, you know, over here looking like a little thick and tender, right? And I tried to stand 10 toes, but I blushed a little bit. Like right? Like she hit me a little bit, right? You feel me? She said, yeah, you know, I was wondering if I can get your number. And what I wanted to tell her was to back the fuck up. But the only thing that came out of my mouth was, no, I got a girlfriend. That's fine. You can back up. Right? Because I was fearing for my safety, bruh. But then she looked at me and she said, so damn, what she don't let you have? Friends? And friends echoed in my head like friends. And it struck my ego. And I realized I'm a grown man. I can have as many buddies as I fucking want to. So I gave him my number, right? And, you know, I texted, you know, normal jolly fat nigga shit. I'm like, hey. I'm like, hey, beautiful. She texts me back, yeah. Okay, maybe that cousin got the phone. Right, I proceed, you know what I'm saying, get into my fat boy bag, right? Because I'm back in these streets, I got to dig into it. I'm like, listen, right? I don't need the sun because you brighten my day. Mother Nature outdid herself when she created you because I understood that beauty could be personified. You know what I'm saying? She looked at me, she texted me back. She said, yeah, I fought with you too for real. What? The conversation keep going on. I'm like, listen, I don't need the moon because you brighten my night. I use the stars to lead me to love and they led me to you. You could be my everything. She texted me back. She's like, yeah, I'm trying to make you my little yeah for real. What the fuck is a little yeah? Then the conversation getting a little hot and heavy, right? I'm like, hey, send me a titty picture. She texted me back, no, you first. I am tired, bruh. Like, I am fed up, bruh. And then my daughter learned to read, so she had the phone when the text came through. She came in there like, Daddy, you want me to get the angle? I'm like, I'm tired of both of y'all, bro. I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I feel like dating kind of rough in the pandemic. Like, anybody here ever been in a interracial relationship? That's dope. I did too. I dated a girl in a wheelchair. What? Don't do that. That count. Technically, that's my little auto bay. That count. That's an interracial. Don't shake your head. I'm a nice guy, right? I'm a nice guy. I told you, I'm jolly, right? Her favorite meal of the day is breakfast, right? So I get my jolly ass up in the morning to cook her breakfast, right? You shaking your head. I make her pancakes because that's her favorite meal, right? I make her one big pancake and two little pancakes on the side. Nice pancake wheelchair. Get her day rolling. You get what I'm saying? You shaking your head, but baby, I use the patties because they look like wheels and not the links. And not the links because they look like legs. I'm considerate, right? You feel me? And you upset, right? Let me ask you a question. In a relationship, is your man supposed to be your biggest fan? Absolutely, right? So that's what I did. I gassed my baby up. Come on, y'all talk about self-esteem, not her chair. Listen. You know what I'm saying? So like in the morning, right? In the morning when I heard her wake up, right? In the morning when I hear her wake up, right? That's her getting out the big. She gotta get that shit. I'm right there gassing my baby up, right? And swim me down the hallway fast to get a pancake. She's gone. She bumped into the nightstand one time, gonna get mad at me because I was like, "Oh, what a spill." You know what I'm saying? Then it's like I feel like she just didn't appreciate me, man, like at all. Like Valentine's Day, I tried to do something sweet. I made her like a little basket. And I put like little, you know, things I feel like was sweet. You know what I'm saying? I got her some pink brake pads. I got her some gloves, right? But it was like the fingertips cut off ones. Yeah, cause I was getting her nails done. I knew she was gonna go rolling with her homegirls. I wanted to make sure they could. I wanted to make sure, you feel me? Ain't nobody gonna catch my bitch slipping. I'll tell you that right now. You feel me? And it's like, but you feel me? I go downstairs and I'm expecting something good, like a good reaction. All I hear is, "You fat bitch, why the fuck would you draw this on the side of my wheelchair?" And I'm confused, so I go down there and I catch her in the middle of the intersection of the kitchen and living room, right? Because I gotta get to the bottom of this. So I'm like, "Baby," right? That's an emergency brake. I'm like, "Baby," right? "What's the problem?" "You fat bitch, why the fuck would you draw a lightning bolt on the side of my wheelchair?" I said, "Because, baby, you my Lightning McQueen. Good child." And she ain't appreciate me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's crazy because my daughter ended up being there and like she playing pretend. And she came downstairs in a police officer uniform, right? And she was like, "Stop right there." So I put my hands up, right? I said, "Okay, officer." She said, "Daddy, I'm not playing police officer." She said, "You stop right there." And she went over to the girl, right, to my ex. And I said, "Baby, what you doing?" She said, "I'm playing parking authority." And she started putting a boot on her wheelchair. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Khairy Creek, and I love y'all for loving me. Thank y'all so much for coming out tonight. I appreciate it.